welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to talk about the upcoming release of the Louis Vuitton CLES or a key pouch. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of the pouch, the comparison, what to expect, as well as the sizing and comparison as well. So before that, I have here my regular key pouch. So I have here in a classic monogram right here, and then I also have here the damier azure print, beautiful. I have here the damier ebene print, and I also have here the holiday animation print. So pretty. This one is so pretty. So anyway, the new key pouch, I believe it is set to be released on January 31st. So that one is made up of the classic monogram canvas. So this one right here, it is made up of the classic monogram canvas. And it came in with 3 sizes. It came in with a small, medium, and a large. So the new pouch has the same setup as the regular pouch. As you guys can see, it is made up of a classic monogram canvas, the same print, all of those 3 sizes. It has a zip closure, and it came in with a gold hardware. And the interior, as far as seeing on the photos, it is actually lined with the grained cowhide lining. Pretty much more of the same material as the regular pouch. And it came in with the chain hook. Okay, right here. So this is the hook. So it has the same setup, but it came in with the size small, medium, and the large. Moving on, let's talk about the size, the comparison. I'll just give you a little bit of like an idea what to expect, and also the price as well, and my thoughts about it, if it's really worth it or not. All right, moving on. As you guys could see, I have the illustration right here on the different sizes. So yeah, I just created this one just to give you a little bit of an overview regarding the size. It is so difficult just to, just to give you the measurement, and it turns out that there is actually, there's nothing to compare it with. So I have here the illustration, and I was just hoping that these are the same exact or close to the measurements that I have found on the website. So anyway, right there at the top, right there at the very top, that is the size of the regular CLES, regular key pochette. So the regular key pochette actually measures 4.7 inches on the length and 2.8 inches on its height. So these are the regular pouch that I have. So let me just, seems like, okay. So let me just take this one out, and then I will just show you. Okay, so this is the regular pouch. I'm just going to show you a little bit over here just to give you an idea that this is actually the same size. All right, so it seems like the pouch actually appears to be bigger on the camera, just to give you at least an idea. All right, okay, moving on. So this is the size of the regular CLES, 4.7 inches by 2.8. All right. So the new released key pouch will be in a small, medium, and the large size. So the small measures around 5.9 inches on its length, and the height is 3.5 inches. And I believe the width, I think all the pouch actually has the same width as 0.4 inches. So it's not even a half inch, I must say. So anyway, so all of those pouch has the same width. All right. And then we also have the size medium as well. It is measured as 9.4 inches on its length, and the height is 6.1 inches. And the largest one that they have, it will be 13 inches on the length, and the height is 9.3 inches. So this is just to give you a little bit of an idea regarding the size. All right, so right now I am going to, I've tried to dig everything that I have in my collection just to give you a little bit of an idea regarding the sizes. So anyway, with the regular clay pochette, I believe that everybody has the regular clay because this has been released a long time ago, and I believe everybody has it. So for that, it'll give you at least a little bit of an idea regarding the measurement. All right, moving on to the small. So for the small size, this one, I have a kirigami pochette over here. So I can compare this to the kirigami pochette. So the kirigami pochette, this is the size medium. So kirigami pochette came in with a small, medium, and large. So right now I have here the size medium, and this one is actually measures 6.1 inches on the length, and the height for this is 4.5 inches. Since the small right there, it is measures as 5.9, and the height is 3.5. So obviously, the medium size kirigami pochette is a little bit taller and wider. So let's just put this one over here, so you guys could see, and then the height. All right. So just to let you know, at least give you a little bit of an idea. If you have one of the kirigami pochette, then you would know. So another one, so yeah, this is like to give you a little bit of an idea. So another one that I've got over here is the mini pochette. All right. So the mini pochette, I have the mini pochette right here, and I've got this one long time ago. The condition were okay, and the canvas were great, absolutely. And then this one, the mini pochette, this one is measured as 6.1 inches, and the height is 4.1 inches, and the width for this one is 1.6 inches. So previously I have mentioned that the width for all of the pouches, including the regular clay pochette, and then the new ones, which is a small, medium, and large, it says on the website that the width is 0.4 inches. So that is really, it's obviously thinner than this. So there's a significant difference. So this is the, right here. So I'll give you a little bit of a comparison. It's like a big difference. All right. So let me show you this pochette over here with my illustration over here. So let's take a look at the length. So obviously, like I mentioned, the length for this one is 6.1 inches. So obviously, this one is a little bit longer compared to the small pochette that they will be releasing very soon. And also the height is around 4.1 inches, and that one is 3.5. So pretty much, yeah, this one is a little bit bigger compared to the small pouch. All right. So when you come to think of it, if you have this pouch, I believe all of you guys out there has this pouch. I would say, I don't know if there's a point of getting that small pouch if you have one of these, because this one is pretty much like bigger. And on top of that, when it comes to width, I think this is even more functional compared to the small pouch. And the only difference for that small pouch is that it's a key pouch, obviously, so it has a hook, and that one is priced as $365 US. And for this pouch right now, okay, so if you have the older pouch for this, that's good. But if you wanted to buy this instead of the small pouch, I don't know, because right now with the classic monogram, this is priced as $760 US. I mean, that was amazing. And I have several of these. So I have the holiday animation years ago. I got this, I believe I got this in 2019, if I am not mistaken. And wow, I could still remember I paid around $375. That's before tax. So a little over $400 dollars. And right now, oh my gosh, you're not gonna believe it. So for the holiday animation, that was $825 US. And I've actually saw one that is $890. That's before tax. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. So obviously, the holiday animation is a little bit cheaper compared to the regular pouch. So yeah, so if you have one of these, I would say don't even bother to get the small pouch. But if you really wanted to get that small pouch, that it's up to you. But I'm just giving you a comparison, okay? This is just a comparison regarding the sizes. Okay, moving on to the next size, we have the size medium. So the size medium, that is measure as 9.4 inches on the length, and the height is 6.1 inches. Same width. All right. So for that, I have here the large kirigami pochette. Okay. So the large kirigami pochette, this one is measured as 9 inches, the length, and the height is 6.5 inches. All right. So obviously the medium pochette, that pochette right there. Okay, let me just try to give you a little bit of a comparison. Okay, over here. So the medium pochette, the upcoming release for the medium pochette, obviously it's longer compared to the kirigami pochette, and the height for that, the medium one is a little bit shorter compared to the kirigami pochette. So I have this giant monogram over here, and the only way, you know, sometimes when you do a measurement, the only way for you to figure out in terms of the sizing is through counting the flowers, the fleur-de-lis, okay, right here, counting the flowers. You could just easily count them, and it'll give you a little bit of an idea. Oh, this is the measurement. As long as the monogram is regular monogram, it would be so easy for you to determine the size. But if the monogram is made up of these mini ones, so this is the regular and this is the mini, it might be a little bit challenging to figure out because I don't have very much of the mini ones. Okay, so this is the comparison over here. All right, so like I said, with the medium, the only way for you to figure that one out is to count how many flowers or the fleur-de-lis in there. Okay, so obviously, like I've mentioned, that the medium is a little bit longer, and in terms of the height, so kirigami is a little bit taller than the medium size. And also I have another pouch right here that I think it is a perfect comparison. So I have the pouch right here. This is actually the extra pouch from the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I guess everybody has, or everybody know what the Neverfull is. It's been around for a long time. And this is the key, this is the extra pouch that came with it, that you could use it as a clutch. This is the size MM. And we can easily compare this to the medium size. All right, so right there. So this one, the bottom side of this one is rounded. So pretty much it is identical, really. Okay, so then, having said that, if you have one of these, and it's an extra pouch, I don't think there is a point of getting the medium. Like, to be honest, the only difference is that the width. This is flat. This is probably around 0.25 inches. This is really flat, and if you put something inside, and then this would tend to bulge up. So that is the only difference. But if you have one of these, I don't think, you know, I mean, it's really up to you guys. It's optional. What I'm doing right now is to give you a little bit of an idea, all right, regarding the sizes. Okay, so this is for the size medium over here. Okay, and moving on to the next pouch. So we have here the large pouch. So the large pouch actually measures as 13 inches on the length, and the height is 9.3 inches. That one is pretty much more. This one, it says that it could fit an iPad. Okay, so I have an iPad right here, and I think it will, based on the size comparison. Okay, I think so. That one, I need to see that in person just to make it sure if it fits perfectly. So for this one, the only thing that I can compare this with, I don't really have a flat pouch in my collection. I'm not sure if you are familiar with the daily pouch. So the daily pouch, I think it's been around for a while. So the daily pouch, that one is measured around 11.6 inches on its length, and the height is 8.3 inches, and the width is pretty much like 0.4 inches. It's not even a half an inch though. So that one came in with a upfront leather. I think the upfront leather, it's black upfront leather. That one is priced as $970. And there's also another one that it's made up of monogram canvas with a combination of, the canvas and the leather. So that one is priced as $760. So this one, the large, is $735. It is a little bit longer, whereas the monogram versus the leather, which is the daily pouch, that is $760. That's because there is leather in it. Okay? Whereas the daily pouch is lined with microfiber lining, and this pouch right here, they are lined with a cowhide leather. And I don't know, guys, your preference. I mean, I just really love the microfiber lining. And I know the lining for this pouch right here, it is going to be the same as the regular pouch. Okay? And also, it also came in with the compartment, a little compartment inside, which is also in the grain cowhide leather. So the small pouch, that one has a compartment inside, the medium as well, and the large. So the small pouch has the keychain hook. The medium pouch also has a keychain hook, and it says that the large doesn't have a keychain hook. So that is just the difference between the small, medium. The large doesn't have a keychain hook. I don't know, maybe there might be some sort of modification later on, but that needs to be seen when it is going to be released on January 31st. All right. So yeah, let me give you a recap. So the regular clay pochette, that one is $330 US. The small pouch, that one is $365. The medium pouch, that is $400 US. And the large pouch, it is $735. And they're all made up of classic monogram. So my thoughts to it. Okay, is it really worth it? I'm not sure. I have to see it in person to convince myself, but I think I will consider the size medium. But right now, since that the mini pochette is way more functional compared to, in terms of size, with the small pochette. And also, like I said, the medium one is pretty much, the size is almost similar to the size medium. So I don't think there's a point for me getting that, really, to be honest. And the only difference with this one is that the pouch, the key pouch, that one has a zip closure. This one is a press stud closure. I'm not really too crazy about the press stud closure. I'm not really too crazy about that. And the large, also, yeah, that large is actually pretty large, though. I'm not really sure how, if you have a, I don't know, because I was just thinking if I put it in my purse, my work bag, it might be a little bit big, whereas the medium, it, you know, it could save me a lot more of space. And also, another comparison that I wanted to show you guys is I have here an A4 size paper, and this one is measures as 8.5 inches over here, and then we have an 11 inches right here. So just to give you at least a little bit of an idea regarding the sizing. So this is how it would look. So obviously it is really big, like that. Okay, so this is just the size comparison. So yeah, I am not really sure which one to get, but or is it really like worth it getting the large one, knowing that there is the daily pouch, which is, I find it a little bit more luxurious in a way. I mean, it is pretty much similar. It doesn't have a key hook. So that is just the only difference with the small and medium compared to the large one. Maybe later on its launch date, I'll check it out. So anyway, I hope that this video helps you a little bit trying to figure out the size comparison. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.